Angels have a message for you today. Take a deep breath now. Close your eyes if you can. Let the busy world slow down. There is something important to share. Listen closely to these words. The silence between hearts is loud. It weighs heavy on every soul. Someone dear to you is hurting. They long to break the silence. They miss your voice. They yearn for your touch. Yet fear keeps them quiet. They are trapped in a storm of doubts. Inside their heart, emotions swirl. Regret fills the quiet spaces. They carry confusion like a heavy burden. Longing for connection makes them tremble. Fear has built a wall around them. This wall is made of unsaid words. It is built from silent tears. It grows with every passing day. In the stillness, pain rises. You feel it too. A sudden loneliness can sweep you away. The silence is more than empty space. It is full of broken dreams. It is full of trembling hopes. They look at old messages. They remember warm laughs. They see pictures of better times. Each memory is a spark in the dark. Yet the spark flickers in the cold. They read words that once meant love. Now those words are heavy with sorrow. Silence has become their prison. They struggle to speak up. Their heart wants to reach out, but fear and doubt hold them back. They worry you might not understand. They fear anger or rejection. In silence, their spirit is slowly breaking. Every moment of quiet deepens their pain. They put on a mask for the world. Outward smiles hide inner storms. In solitude, their true emotions spill. You might sense this in your dreams, a soft reminder in a quiet moment. The connection between you is still alive. It pulses softly in the dark. Even if you do not speak, it is there. It connects your heart to another's pain. Listen with your inner eyes. Feel the whispers on the wind. They bring stories of hidden sorrow. They remind you that love is not lost. It is simply in a state of pause. This silence is not the end. It is the calm before the storm of healing. Every heartbeat echoes the past. Every quiet minute speaks of missed chances. They long to tell you their truth, but the words have been kept inside. They fear the power of what may be heard. The silence grows until it feels unbearable. Both sides are caught in this muted dance. One voice is held back by uncertainty. The other waits, hoping for a spark. This is not about blame or regret. It is about the struggle to reveal a fragile heart. The quiet is a refuge and a prison. In silence, wounds may hide, yet the divine spirit sees all. It sees every silent tear. It hears every unspoken prayer. It knows the pain behind the quiet. The angels wrap you in gentle light. They hold your spirit with tender care. They invite you to be brave. They ask you to break the silence with kindness. Take a moment to feel the presence of love. Let your heart open to the touch of grace. Every silent moment is a chance for healing. Every beat of your heart is a sign of strength. Trust that the quiet is not forever. It is a bridge to a new beginning. The one you miss is finding their way. They are learning to find courage. Step by step, they build the strength to speak. The silence is a passage in your shared journey. It is not a gap to be filled with empty noise. It is an invitation to heal old wounds. It calls on you to be gentle with yourself. It calls on you to feel every emotion. In the stillness, there is much to learn. Pain teaches you about love. Love shows you the value of each word. Every silent moment holds a lesson. Even the quietest hours are full of meaning. Your heart is a temple of hope. Each beat is sacred and true. Let the angels whisper in your ear. They speak in the language of compassion. They guide you to speak with clarity. They encourage you to open your heart. In the silence, you may hear soft answers. Answers that have waited patiently. They are wrapped in layers of memory. They hold the power to mend a broken bond. Every breath is a step toward connection. Every exhale releases a bit of fear. The angels know the pain of holding back words. They see the struggle behind your gaze. They remind you that you are not alone. Your quiet heart is seen with love. The one who holds you in their thoughts is struggling too. They are learning to brave the truth. They are learning that healing comes with time. They are guided by a gentle divine force. They move slowly toward courage. Every silent moment is a seed of change. In the quiet, growth begins in secret. The darkness of silence is filled with subtle light. A glimmer of hope breaks through the stillness. This silence is not an end but a transition. It is a space for reflection and renewal. In every moment of quiet, the divine is speaking. The truth is coming, though it may be delayed. Do not let frustration blind you. Understand that this pause is needed. Sometimes the deepest healing begins in silence. Let your soul absorb the peace. Feel the comfort that flows softly around you. Allow love to touch every part of you. Every silent minute is a chance to renew your strength. Let the angels guide your spirit gently forward. Trust that the silence has a purpose. It is holding space for transformation. It is clearing the way for honest words. When you are ready, let your heart speak. Speak with courage and tenderness. Each word is a step toward mending the bond. The one you care about is preparing their message. They study the quiet and learn from it. Every day they build up the strength to speak again. They know that the silence has become too heavy. They yearn to tell you of their regrets. They want to share the joy of old memories. They want to open up the door to forgiveness. They wish to mend every broken piece of the past. The silence hides a storm of hidden fears. It shelters a world of lost hope. It holds dreams that are dimmed by uncertainty. Yet, under the shadow of silence, love persists. Love waits patiently for the dawn. It awaits the moment when courage replaces fear, when healing replaces pain. The angels watch over every flutter of a nervous heart. They see the struggle and the quiet resilience. They know that every pause is not empty. It is filled with a promise of connection. Every unspoken word is a silent plea for reunion. Every quiet moment is a time to remember. Remember who you are. Remember the love you once shared. Let your heart recall the warmth of that time. Let it remind you that no silence is endless. Every gap can be filled with hope. Every pause can lead to a new conversation. The one who hides in silence longs to be heard. They want to erase the distance with a single word. But fear has kept them from taking that step. The angels encourage you to be the spark, to light the way with your soft response. Your voice matters more than you know. It can break the chains of silence. It can dissolve the walls built by fear. With each gentle word, you pave a path to healing. Your compassion can stir the silent heart. Let go of any harsh words. Choose a tone of understanding and care. Speak with a voice that is both firm and kind. Let the divine whisper guide every syllable. Even in the quiet, there is beauty. There is a divine rhythm in the stillness. Focus on the love that fills this space. Every breath is part of your healing. Every pause is part of a sacred dialogue. Embrace the unknown with an open heart. Do not fear what you cannot see, for the unseen is often the most powerful. It is the force of the divine, invisible yet true. As the silent hours pass, listen deeply. Hear the still pulse of your inner strength. Feel the gentle nudge of destiny calling you. You are not left alone in the dark. Angels walk with you through every silent step. They remind you that every tear is noticed. Every unspoken hope is a note in your spiritual song. The silence may seem overwhelming now, but it is slowly giving way to light. Trust that this quiet is crafting a better future. A future where words flow freely from the heart. A future where fear is replaced with understanding. A future where healing begins with every gentle word. The one you care about is evolving in the silence. They are shedding layers of doubt. They are embracing the truth of their soul. They see that the quiet is not a punishment. It is a time to gather strength. A time to rebuild from the inside out. Let your heart be patient and forgiving. Grant yourself grace as you wait for them. Know that behind every moment of silence is a hidden plea for reconnection. Every pause is filled with careful preparation, like a seed under the soil gathering power to bloom. This silence holds the fragrance of tomorrow's reunion. It speaks of lessons learned and hearts mended. When the time is right, words will break free. They will flow like gentle water over dry ground. They will cleanse the hurt that has built up inside. They will bring renewal to both hearts. Listen carefully for the tender sound of a new beginning. It is the sound of love overcoming fear. It is the sound of a spirit unchained. Each silent breath is a step toward that freedom. Even the nights filled with quiet despair are temporary. They are moments before the dawn of truth. The angels continue to work behind the scenes. They guide the lost words back to their source. They help rebuild the bridges that silence has fractured. Every heartbeat is a silent messenger of hope. Every pause is an opportunity for rebirth. In the quiet, you are being remade. In the silence, you are being restored. The divine is painting a new canvas in your soul. Each silent line is a stroke of loving care. The one you miss is also learning these lessons. They too are creating a new masterpiece, a masterpiece of forgiveness and understanding. A painting of togetherness that only grows stronger with time. Your shared silence is like a precious silence in a storm. It may be painful, but it carries the promise of calm. Let the sacred quiet teach you about resilience. Let it remind you that true strength is gentle. In every quiet moment, choose to be kind to yourself. Honor your own pace as you heal. The divine does not rush the timing of healing. Everything unfolds in its own perfect time. There is no need to force the conversation. There is no need to fill every gap with noise. Trust that every silent pause is a careful step toward clarity. It is a moment when the heart speaks without words, when love can be felt deep in the bones, when every unspoken hope glows in the dark. The angels see the journey you are on. They admire the strength it takes to wait. They honor your courage as you sit in the quiet. They are proud of you for keeping faith alive, even when the silence feels like an endless night, even when the wait seems too long to bear. Remember that the divine is always with you. Its love surrounds you like a warm embrace. It speaks to you in gentle nudges. It encourages you to keep your heart open. Every silent heartbeat is a prayer of perseverance. Every quiet moment is filled with divine grace. The one you miss is learning to let go of fear. They are learning to say, "I am ready." Slowly the words will return. They will come soft and sure like a summer rain. Their voice will carry the truth of their soul. It will be filled with the courage they have discovered. It will bring a new beginning, fresh and full of hope. When that day comes, you will hear it clearly. It will resonate in your heart like a sacred echo. That echo will remind you of the power of connection. It will remind you that love can break any silence. Take comfort in the fact that even in stillness, love moves. It flows like a river that never stops. Each drop carries a message of healing. Each ripple is a sign that change is near. The silence you feel is a teacher, gentle and wise. It guides you to a deeper understanding of love. It shows you that even quiet moments can be full of life. They can be full of soft, enduring strength. Every moment of silence is an invitation to be still, an invitation to listen with your heart, an invitation to discover a part of yourself you never knew. Within the quiet, the divine speaks in whispers. Its words are gentle yet full of truth. They remind you that you are loved beyond measure. They remind you that your pain is seen. They remind you that every tear is a step to healing. And they remind you that you matter greatly. The silence is not a void. It is a canvas for your renewed hope. Paint it with the colors of forgiveness. Fill it with the light of understanding. Allow your spirit to be touched by the divine spark. Let your heart radiate with the promise of a new day. Each day, as the silence gradually fades, you will feel lighter. The heaviness in your chest will ease, and a warm glow will fill the space once occupied by fear. Trust that every quiet moment is a hidden blessing. It is a moment when the universe is aligning your soul. The angels work silently day by day, hour by hour. They mend the unseen cracks in your spirit. They restore the parts of you that have been bruised. They guide you to discover the strength within. Let yourself be carried by this gentle force. Let go of anger and disappointment. Embrace the healing power of silence. It is there to remind you how strong you truly are. The silence is temporary and full of meaning. It is the calm before a beautiful storm of love. The one you miss is growing each day. They are gathering courage to speak. They are readying their hearts for a new conversation. Your shared silence is a moment of transformation. It is a sign that what you both feel is deep and real. Do not rush the process or force the words. Allow the divine timing to take its course. Each day, every second is an opportunity for healing. For both of you to rise above the pain, to reclaim the bond that once was so strong. The quiet teaches you that love does not falter. It only pauses to catch its breath. It prepares for a grand reunion. When the silence breaks, it will be with honesty. It will be with vulnerability and truth. Your soul will speak softly but with power. It will say that you are brave for waiting. It will say that you are cherished beyond words. It will say that every silent moment was a step toward renewal. Take heart in the knowledge that you are not forgotten. Your story is still being written. Every pause is a comma in the sentence of your life. The angels guide you to trust this punctuation. They show you that even breaks in conversation hold beauty. They tell you to keep faith in the promise of reunion. The silence may drive you to moments of despair. It may make you question what is lost, but it also holds the promise of a coming change. It is a call to be patient, a call to listen with full attention, a call to know that each heartbeat matters. Feel the warmth that the silence conceals. Know that in every quiet second you are being uplifted. The divine presence fills the spaces between words. It mends the broken parts and soothes the aching soul. Every silent night leads to a hopeful dawn. Every unspoken thought holds a promise of clarity. Keep your heart open to the soft power of love. Allow the angels to show you the way. They carry a message that is simple yet profound. It tells you that silence is part of the dance of life. It is both a pause and a preparation. It is a reminder that healing takes time, and time itself is a precious gift. Embrace the slow and steady rhythm of your heart. Know that with every pulse comes divine blessing. Silence is not the enemy of love. It is a canvas where hope is painted. It is a quiet space where dreams breathe. It is the moment before the symphony of renewal begins. In the stillness, listen to the gentle whisper of your soul. Let it speak of past joys and future promises. Let it tell you that every hardship has a purpose. Every tear has a reason. Every moment of silence is a step toward a new beginning. The one you hold dear is experiencing the same trial. They are learning to let go of the fear of speaking. They are slowly finding their path back to you. Remember that even the longest silence has an end. It is like the night before the sunrise. It may seem endless in the dark, but the light is coming soon. The divine has already set the plan in motion. Healing is unfolding within every silent breath. There is a sacred order in this temporary quiet. Every second is a deliberate moment of growth. Allow yourself to feel every emotion fully. Let the sadness flow, then let it gently fade away. Accept that silence has a depth of meaning. See it as a space for reflection and rebirth. It is a quiet companion on your journey. It urges you to be honest with yourself. It tells you that true strength is found in stillness. The silence is heavy, but it is also filled with hope. It is a space where the divine meets the human, where pain and love can coexist, where the unspoken can transform into healing words. Every heartbeat is a testament to that truth. Every pause is a step toward expressing your love. Your spirit is resilient, built on the foundation of quiet strength. You are learning the value of patience and trust. You learn that sometimes the deepest conversations occur in silence. They speak louder than any noisy words ever could. Do not be afraid to sit with that stillness. Do not be afraid to embrace its lessons. For in every silent moment, the divine is touching you. It speaks to your soul in a language all its own. It teaches you about forgiveness and letting go. It shows you that every quiet second is blessed. Every unvoiced thought is known by the universe. You are guided to heal, to hope, and to love. Every pause in conversation is an opportunity to listen deeper. Listen to the quiet messages of your heart. Listen to the soft guidance of the angels. They are here with you, always and forever. They help you find words when you cannot speak. They lift you when the silence is too much to bear. They remind you that every moment of stillness is sacred. Each silent breath carries the promise of tomorrow. Every pause is filled with divine intention. The silence is a teacher, patient and kind. It offers lessons in courage and truth. It tells you that love can endure even the quietest nights. In the silence, trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Know that every heartbeat is a sign of hope. Know that every moment of quiet holds a hidden blessing. Let your soul be soothed by the gentle rhythm of life. Feel the pulse of the divine in every still second. Be brave enough to face the silence. Be strong enough to honor your own feelings. For in this quiet time, your soul grows stronger. In this silence, every tear is a seed of transformation. Let the divine work softly in the background. Allow the angels to guide you through the dark. They carry the light of new beginnings. They show you that nothing is wasted. Every moment of silence is part of your healing journey. Every quiet second is a promise of change. Trust that the pause is necessary and full of love. Let go of the need to fill every moment with sound. Embrace the beauty of the quiet. Feel the subtle power behind every silent word. Know that both your heart and theirs beat with the same pain. Know that both of you long for connection. Even when words fail, love remains. Even when silence rules, the bond is still there. The divine presence whispers to you in the quiet. It tells you that your wait is not in vain. It tells you that healing is coming slowly, sure and steady. Let the silence remind you of your inner strength. Let it remind you that every pause is a sacred space. Every moment of quiet is a gift from above. Hold this truth close as you wait for the renewal of conversation. One day, the silence will break beautifully. And when it does, every word will be drenched in love. Every expression of emotion will feel genuine and true. That day will come when hearts speak openly, when fear is replaced with understanding, when silence turns into a conversation of hope. Until that day, remain patient and kind. Keep your heart open to the light. Let the quiet be a reminder that healing is a journey. Let every silent minute be a step toward wholeness. Believe that the pause is crafting something divine. Know that your story is still unfolding. The angels hold your hand in every moment of stillness. They tell you that you are loved deeply. They assure you that nothing is forgotten. Every silent tear is recorded by the divine. Every unspoken prayer is heard by those watching over you. In this delicate silence, keep your spirit ready. Be prepared for the breakthrough that is coming. For love will soon find its voice. For the words will flow as naturally as a river to the sea. And when they do, every silent heart will rejoice. They will rejoice not in the noise, but in the purity of truth. They will know that every moment of quiet has been a step to this miracle. So take another deep breath and let go of the heaviness. Let the silence teach you about the beauty of waiting. Let it remind you that growth sometimes speaks softly. Rest in the knowledge that you are cherished beyond words. Trust in the divine plan as it unfolds in quiet moments. Know that every beat of your heart is a sign of new beginnings. Allow the silence to be filled with the promise of reunion. Let it echo with the sound of love renewing itself. Be calm and patient, for the breakthrough is near. All the whispers of the divine are converging in this quiet hour. They prepare you for the moment when the truth bursts forth. That truth will mend the bonds worn thin by silence. It will bring clarity where confusion once reigned. It will breathe life into what seemed dead. And with that life, a new chapter will begin. A chapter filled with sincere words and gentle reconnections. A chapter where silence is no longer a barrier but a stepping stone. Keep your trust in the unseen forces guiding you. Know that the silence is not empty but rich with promise. Every pause is a deliberate act of the divine's loving plan. Your heart is resilient and built for this journey. Even when the quiet feels overwhelming, hold on. Let your inner light shine bright against the dark. In the midst of silence, find your inner voice. Speak softly to yourself with compassion. Remember that the same gentle spirit lives in both of you. Cherish every minute of waiting as part of your shared journey. Allow the divine guidance to nurture your heart. Be open to the lessons that each silent moment brings. Focus on the beauty hidden in the calm. Let the angels show you that even the quiet carries wisdom. Every silent moment is a chapter in your life story. It is a chapter waiting to burst forth with new meaning. When the silence finally breaks, let it be with a burst of truth. A truth that is healing and liberating. A truth that unites your spirits forever. Know that you are part of a grand design. Every moment, every heartbeat, every pause is loved. The divine celebrates your strength in silence. It honors the courage you show by waiting and believing. In every quiet second, remember you are never alone. The angels stand with you, smiling at your resilience. They see the beauty in your patient heart. They know that even the heaviest silence is meant to teach love. Every pause gently shapes your destiny. Every silent breath renews your inner strength. Embrace the mystery of the quiet. Let it transform you from within. Feel the divine presence lift you in each moment of stillness. Every quiet breath brings you closer to the reunion of souls. Let your silence be a prayer of hope. Let it be a tribute to the unyielding power of love. Each moment of stillness writes the beginning of a new conversation. It sets the stage for the breakthrough your heart awaits. Believe that every silent whisper carries the echo of divine love. Every pause is a promise that healing is at hand. Let the gentle light of the divine guide every silent step. Trust that soon, hearts will speak in honest, vibrant tones. In that moment, the beauty of your connection will shine through. Every tear shed in silence is transformed by grace. Every unvoiced thought is lifted up on angel wings. Hold on to the hope that drives you forward. Know that the silence is temporary and brimming with potential. Let it teach you the true meaning of resilience. Let it show you that strength can be quiet too. Every silent moment holds a miracle in waiting. Each day, step by step, you are moving toward a brighter future. Let the divine guide you to the moment when words flow freely. That moment is near, even if it feels far away now. Hold on to the truth that every silence is filled with love. Allow the gentle pull of destiny to lead you. Even in the darkest hours of quiet, there is light within you. Every heartbeat is a call to keep moving forward. Every silent moment is a gift for your soul. Trust that the divine presence is writing your story. Your story is one of strength, renewal, and endless hope. Be patient with the silence. It is not an enemy but a friend in disguise. It holds lessons in every hushed breath. It is the soil from which new love will grow. Every piece of quiet is a building block for the future. Every pause is a silent promise of tomorrow's joy. Let the angels cradle your heart in these silent hours. Know that you are watched over by endless love. Even as the silence stretches long, let your spirit sing. Sing the song of hope that only your heart can hear. Let that song guide you toward a new beginning. Every silent moment is a page in the book of your life, one that will soon be filled with the words of healing. Keep faith in the day when the quiet is broken. That day will bring a conversation full of truth and love. Until then, let your silence be a powerful prayer. A prayer for reunion, for healing, for a restored bond. May every quiet second remind you of the divine plan. May every pause lead you closer to embracing your truth. In the soft, still silence, your heart grows ever stronger. In that silence, every unspoken word becomes a beacon of hope. Keep your gaze steady on the beauty that lies ahead. Even the deepest silence has its song of promise. Your heart, brave and true, is part of that melody. Let the divine encourage you to speak your truth when ready. Let it guide your voice to become the light in the dark. Every silent moment is the calm before a beautiful storm. A storm of reconnection, forgiveness, and deep love. Trust that each heartbeat is a step toward that magnificent day. The divine carries you gently on this journey. Every word that has yet to be spoken builds a bridge between your heart and the heart of another. Know that each silent pause is a sacred meeting place, where love and truth come together as one. Each soft breath is like a whisper from the heavens. It tells you that nothing is lost in the quiet, that every tear, every sigh is seen by the divine. They turn your quiet pain into a song of hope. They paint your silence with the light of renewal. Be strong, even as the quiet seems endless. Remember that every moment is part of your sacred path. The silent intervals carry the seeds of your future joy. They hold the promise of healing that only time can bring. In every quiet breath, let love rise anew. Let it fill the spaces once occupied by doubt. Each silence is a chance to rebuild and renew. Every moment of quiet is a whisper of potential. It tells you that you are on the brink of new beginnings, that the divine is shaping a masterpiece in your heart. Every unspoken moment is both a tear and a treasure. It is a memory, a prayer, a hope for tomorrow. Let your spirit rest in the comforting embrace of silence. Allow it to show you the hidden beauty in every pause. Every heartbeat, every quiet second is filled with divine grace. Embrace this quiet time as part of your unique journey. Know that even in silence, love speaks volumes. It calls to you softly, urging you to believe. Believe that every moment of silence holds within it a miracle. Believe that every unspoken word is a stepping stone to healing. Let the divine fill you with a calm that overcomes all fear. Trust that soon the silence will give way to heartfelt conversation. Until that time arrives, keep your heart tender and true. Keep your voice ready for the moment of pure reconnection. Every silent beat of your heart is a prayer for unity. Every quiet breath is a moment of deep, sacred love. The silence is not a barrier, but a message of hope. It reminds you that everything will align in perfect time. Let the soft echo of silence be your guide. Allow its gentle rhythm to lead you forward. Know that in every hushed pause lies the promise of healing. Let these words lift you up in times of despair. Let them remind you that you are never truly alone. For the divine walks with you in every silent step. Every whisper of the unseen is a call to love. Every quiet moment plants seeds of future joy. Let your heart listen to that soft, unwavering voice. It speaks of forgiveness, redemption, and the beauty of connection. It tells you that even when words fail, love remains. In every silent moment, you are cherished beyond measure. Let the simplicity of this truth fill you with peace. Your journey through the quiet is sacred and true. Every beat of your heart is a mark of divine love. Trust that the silence is building a bridge to reunion. It is preparing the way for honest, healing words. Know that every unspoken word is waiting for the right time to bloom. Be patient, be kind, and above all, be true. The silence is a teacher that guides you to authenticity. It shows you that even in the quiet, your soul sings. Each gentle note builds the promise of renewed connection. Rest in the assurance that love will speak again soon. Every silent pause is a step toward that joyful day. Hold on to that truth with all your heart. For in the end, the silence will break. And when it does, it will bring a flood of healing words. A cascade of truth that mend every fracture in the heart. Let this knowledge give you strength in the midst of quiet. Let it be the light that carries you through the darkness. You are safe in this pause. You are seen, heard, and deeply loved. The angels continue to hold you in their embrace. They guide you gently with every silent beat of your heart. Know that the divine plans every word you will speak. Every silent moment is a part of that grand design. The quiet holds the promise of a future where love triumphs. Embrace this truth with courage and conviction. Every tear in silence waters the seeds of tomorrow's joy. Every quiet sigh is a prelude to heartfelt connection. Trust that the divine is writing a new chapter for you. A chapter where honesty flows freely and love knows no bounds. Every moment of silence is a blank canvas waiting for your truth. Let your inner light guide you to that beautiful day. Keep faith in the unfolding of this divine plan. Every unspoken word is a gift waiting to be revealed. May the silence heal you slowly and completely. May it bring you closer to the truth of your soul. In every quiet second, feel the divine touch of hope. Feel the angels lifting your spirit with their soft caress. Know that you are never alone in the depths of silence. For every heart that feels alone is connected by love. Every silent beat is a promise of tomorrow's warmth. Every pause is an invitation to grow stronger. Listen to the simple truth that echoes within you. It tells you that the breakthrough is near. It whispers that the pain of silence will soon give way to words of healing, joy, and deep connection. Until that day, walk gently in the calm. Let the quiet fill you with its soothing power. For in every moment of stillness, the divine is with you. And in that presence, your spirit finds its strength. Keep your eyes open for the smallest signs. A dream, a number, a sudden memory, each is a message. Messages that remind you of the love that binds you together. They are gentle nudges from the universe, urging you to stay hopeful. Trust in the magic that lies in the quiet. Let it bring you reassurance in the darkest times. Every silent minute is a silent prayer of hope. A prayer that will one day be answered with the warmth of renewed love. Let this gentle truth fill your soul with peace. Every beat of your heart is a reminder that you are loved. Every quiet second is an echo of divine grace. Feel the strength of your spirit in the soft pause between words. Know that silence has a purpose and a plan. It is teaching you that even in the stillness, love remains constant. That every tear shed in quiet is treasured by the divine. Be patient, for your time is drawing near. Allow the silence to nurture you, to prepare you for the days ahead. Let go of any fear of the unspoken. Embrace the power that lies within every quiet breath. For in the end, your silent heart will speak volumes. And the divine, in all its wisdom, will celebrate your courage. Remember, you are never forgotten in the quiet. Each moment, each pause, is a treasured part of your journey. And soon, very soon, the silence will break in a glorious burst of truth. Your heart will speak, and the angels will sing in harmony. Every word will be a hymn of healing and redemption. Keep faith in that promise with every beat of your heart. Let the silence be your guide, your mentor, and your friend. For it is in these quiet hours that the miracle of love is born. You are cherished, you are loved, and you are destined for a beautiful reunion. Hold this truth close as you journey through the silence. Every silent moment is a step closer to the warmth of connection. Your story is still being written in the language of hope. Let every quiet second be a verse in your divine song. The angels whisper of a future where words flow freely. They whisper of healing, forgiveness, and a love that spans eternity. Every heartbeat, every breath, every pause is woven into this sacred tapestry. And when the silence finally gives way, your soul will awaken to a brilliant new day. Keep listening, keep believing, and keep loving. For in the quiet, all the deepest truths are born. And soon you will speak, and the world will hear your heart sing. You are a beacon of hope, a shining light in the stillness of night. Your voice, when it returns, will be full of beauty and grace. It will fill the spaces that have long been empty. It will mend the fractures that silence left behind. Trust in this process, for it is divine. Your silent journey is treasured by the angels. They watch over you with infinite love and care. Each quiet moment is a prayer that connects your soul to the universe. Know that nothing is wasted in this time of stillness. Every unspoken thought has its place in the divine plan. Your heart is gathering strength for the day of bright reconnection. Until that day, rest in the gentle embrace of the quiet. Every breath is a note of the divine symphony playing in your life. The angels encourage you to be patient with the silence, for every pause is a moment of deep, sacred meaning. Allow yourself to feel every emotion deeply and truly. Know that love is growing even in the quietest hours. The silence is driving away old fears. It is making space for a love that is unbreakable. Keep your spirit open, your heart tender, and your mind at peace. For soon the silence will melt away in the warmth of heartfelt words. And when that day comes, your life will be touched by an everlasting joy. You are seen, you are loved, and you are forever cherished by the divine. Take one more deep breath, and let this truth settle in your soul. The silence is not a void, but a fertile ground for new love. Every moment of quiet is a blessing waiting to unfold. Trust in your journey, for it is led by a higher power. Your path is illuminated by the light of the divine. Even in the quiet, know that every heartbeat matters. Each silent moment builds the promise of reconnection. Listen to the soft murmur of your heart. It tells you that healing is near. Let your heart be filled with gratitude for the silence, for it is shaping you into a being of profound strength and love. Embrace each silent second as a step toward renewal. Know that the peace you feel in these moments is eternal, and when you finally speak, it will be with the full power of your healed soul. You are on the path to a beautiful and lasting reconnection. Let the quiet continue to nurture you until that glorious day arrives. Your journey through silence is a testament to the resilience of love. Keep your heart open, trust the process, and await the sound of reawakening. For every silent breath, every still moment is a sacred promise that love will speak again, even louder than before. Your soul is prepared, your spirit is strong, and soon the silence will become a chorus of life. You are not alone in this quiet. The divine walks beside you. Hold on to that truth as you journey through every silent minute. Know that the healing power of love is at work within you, and when the time comes, your heart's voice will emerge clear and resounding. Every silent pause, every hidden tear has brought you closer to this moment. Keep your faith strong, for the divine is already preparing your reunion. Your words will be filled with wisdom and heartfelt grace. They will mend what has been broken and soothe the scars of the past. Trust that the silence is a necessary pause before the magnificent song of healing begins. In the quiet, your spirit gathers the strength to speak. And in that speaking, the divine will reveal the beauty of true connection. You are loved beyond measure, even in the deepest silence. Every moment of quiet holds the promise of a new, radiant dawn. Keep listening to the angels, for their soft voices guide you. They tell you that all will be well in time. Your journey through silence is a story of quiet courage and eternal hope. And soon the silence will break, and love will fill every space once again. Let this truth fill your heart now and forever. You are deeply, endlessly, and undeniably loved.